Youngest Grandmaster Abhimanyu is a Kasparov trainee, Potter newbie. The American 12-year-old, brought into the world to Indian Guardians initially from Agra and Bhopal, may be one of the most uncommon pre-adolescents to begin a Harry Potter, however weaned away from the book for something marginally more significant, to make chess history. At the point when only 8, Abhimanyu Mishra joined Garry Kasparov's Young Stars program. 3 years earlier, at 5, he had completed a 300-piece Ocean Life jigsaw puzzle in just under 3 hours. Besides world champion Magnus Carlsen, Abhimanyu idolizes Indian great Vishwanathan Anand. He remembers in detail how the legend beat Levi Onion once, playing black. The American 12-year-old, brought into the world to Indian Guardians initially from Agra and Bhopal, may be one of the most uncommon pre-youngsters to begin a Harry Potter, however weaned away from the book for something somewhat more significant, to make chess history. Abhimanyu on Wednesday evening turned into the most youthful Grandmaster, GM, in chess at 12 years, 4 months and 25 days, beating the previous record of Russian GM Sergei Karjakin of 12 years and 7 months. He had left the Potter back home in New Jersey and will resume, after returning victorious from Hungary as the youngest to hold the third GM norm. I started reading a Harry Potter book and could not bring it here. That will be my next big assignment post the World Cup, chuckles Abhimanyu. Mother Swati Sharma, who stayed back with her younger daughter Reema in the US, remembers the early puzzles he cracked. Whether bagging the M or GM norm, Abhimanyu would play video games after the game to cool off. When he was 2 years old, we brought him a 40-piece jigsaw puzzle. While he would also start chess 6 months later, he would solve a 300-piece jigsaw puzzle in 3 hours time at 5. At that time, we never thought he would become the youngest GM in the world, she tells the Indian Express. Both Swati and husband Hemant worked in an information board organization, and the youthful Abhimanyu would be acquainted with chess by his dad, who played the game at school and corporate level. The child would formally start training under a Russian coach in New Jersey before joining Kings and Queens Academy. We never saw Abhimanyu as a super chess prodigy. It was always a name to develop his interest gradually. Abhimanyu only remembered the pieces as elephant, horse, camel and nutrook, knight and bishop. When Abhimanyu contended in a competition and didn't have the foggiest idea how to compose the chess moves, and Hemant contended with the coordinators to permit him to play since he adored playing, shares Sharma. After winning a string of local tournaments, Abhimanyu became the world's youngest international master in 2019, beating the earlier record of Indian Pragyanand Haas. Once Abhimanyu's game went beyond midnight, and a tired Abhimanyu offered the much older opponent a draw. Another time in a winter tournament, he left one of his games as he was worried about it getting dark and the return journey. Be that as it may, then, at that point kids will be kids, and when he would arrive at home and see his chess books including Silman's complete endgame course and study books, he would disregard the misfortune or the game, she reviews. But there was no exhaustion that a Silman's complete endgame course couldn't wipe off, as he would shrug off the loss and start again. This one time a very tall opponent came up to him and asked him to call his father to play in his stead. It felt a bit intimidating for Abhimanyu. He won the game, but we also worked a lot on ensuring he looks his opponents in the eye no matter how experienced or older an opponent is, remembers Hemant. Having dipped into his college fund and spending $260,000 on chess, the family would start crowdfunding to push him post his debut, fighting ratings at 1,681 in 2016. When he won the third in Norman, California, Abhimanyu practiced sleeping late, adjusting to the time difference, says Mishra. The Kasparov program would follow in 2018, where he was picked as one of the 15 players. I appreciate Kasparov's energy. His comprehension of rivals down is stunning. His comprehension of rivals down is stunning. He disclosed to me I need to buckle down for each success, and that is the mantra. How Carlsen is ruling the world is basically stunning. I additionally wish to meet Anand Sir, and I recollect one of his games against Levinar Onion where he played with Dark and crushed him. I often watch that